Welcome to the BEEVisio training. A series of explanatory videos for BEEVisio 2024. I'd like to explain a few typical user errors. What can go wrong when a user is using the program, or what sort of error might occur. The first mistake that many customers make is that, basically, when they switch from one catalog to another here, they don't just click once with the left mouse button, but double-click. This means that if I open a catalog here now, I open it by double-clicking. Then the catalog disappears for a moment and it reappears somewhere, either on this monitor or the other one, and is no longer in the order it was in here. This means I can now switch back and forth between the catalogs and can drag components out, but it's always getting in the way somewhere. A simple solution is to put it back down, then it's back in the bottom row and I can get back to work. If it's not in the right order, I can simply add it to the catalog and, by holding down the left mouse button, drag it until it's in the correct order. It was already in the right order, but this way I can make changes. And the second solution is that at the top of ARN proxy, I can open a catalog set. In the catalog set, I can then basically create a new one with my catalogs, containing all the ones I need and save them properly. And if I reopen the ARN proxy and say that I basically want to reload the catalogs, it first closes all the catalogs and then reopens them all in the correct order, and exactly as they were arranged, loading them back in properly. Another error could it be that the catalog is also closed completely. I can't see anymore. There are several options. Neither is attached here, in principle. Then I can open it like this. I'll have to pin it back here then, but it may also be that it's here in the catalog management view that the catalog is turned off. Then, back here under View, I can switch Catalog Management back on, and the catalog will be visible again. Another error that can occur is that I might place one joint on top of another. That means if I now place a joint here on top, then I now have two joints stacked on top of each other. Unfortunately, there's not much of a way of seeing at first glance that it's been placed on top. I know this because I created an assembly from the overall design earlier, and now another component has been added to it. You can see it there. You can actually also view the bill of materials via the BOM manager and say, I'll check all my joints. How many items do I have included in the total? That's the GA of 2 then. There are now 5 of them up there, which is also a bit unusual. It's usually even numbers, especially in structures like this. Then I can have another look at the structure and say, where are my pairs of joints? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, there's one too many. So, in principle, I can either have a look at them or just remove that one again. Something that often raises questions is a representation on the drawing layer. Normally, the view's all without borders. As soon as I draw something on the change the scene level, In other words, I'd now delete a component here and then switch to the view from the drawing plane. Then basically over to the view of the drawing layer. Then basically a window appears. A thick bordered window appears around each drawing, and this tells me that something isn't up to date, that something in the drawing has changed but hasn't yet been displayed or updated on the drawing layer. Then a message quickly pops up saying that the linked scene and drawing haven't been updated. I then have the option to confirm this by clicking OK, and it then updates to the current state. All the windows have disappeared. If I now switch to this view, I can see that the display here has also been updated, so that the box has been removed. Because the layers are linked and copied, the box is no longer displayed on any of the lower layers either. If the function doesn't work automatically, there's also the option here to manually update the drawing layout if the message doesn't come straight away. Thank you for watching and see you in the next BEEVisio training session.